Hey guys, it's Steph back today with another tutorial. Sorry that it's a little dark so it's hard to see. So this is a bracelet I came up with. It's a hook only bracelet. I'm calling it the Void bracelet. However, I did want to show you that if you didn't want it to be a bracelet, it could easily just be a charm, or I thought it would be pretty as a necklace as well, just as like a little pendant. I did mess this one up a bit. So this was my first one. These ones are my second ones. Do this one after this one, and then this one I just made. So I'm going to be teaching you how to make this today. What you're going to need is a hook. I use my metal tipped hook because it's easy. We're going to start off with our first color. So in total, you're going to need 7 of these because we're going to start by using a cap band, which is our 7th. Then we're going to pull these 6 up through here. Okay, so first one, like so, pull it through your cap band. Then we're just going to do the crochet stitch by pulling the front one through the back one, pushing it back, going back inside your cap band, and pulling up the other ones. So this is my second one. You don't have to count it out if you're able to just keep tracking your head. I thought it would just be easier this way, so pull the first one through the back ones. Oops. So, it's a little difficult sometimes. Pull the third one through. Claim. Now that you have 3 on your hook, you pull the first one through the back ones. And you just keep doing that until you have all of these counted out bands, or 6. So again, pulling that one through, going back into my cap band, pulling up another band, reclaiming, pulling this one through this one, going back inside my cap band one last time, pulling up another band, reclaiming, and then pulling the front one through the back one. So now you have the little circle. If you count, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one's on your hook. So there's this little band right here that kind of holds the first chain in place. I just stick my hook through there, so I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can get my camera to focus. No, it just does not want to focus today. So if you can see it right there, there's a band. Stick your hook through it. I actually want to go in from the inside. Stick your hook through it, like so. And now we're going to pull up our next color. So for this one we need 12. I'm not positive if it's actually 12 or 13, but I think it's just 12 because you want 12 links around. So we're going to pull it through everything on our hook, like so. This isn't the perfect way to do it, it's just how I find it easiest. We're going to pull the first one through the back one. So we're going to find our first link in the circle. So mine's right here. We're going to go into the link, pull up 1, pull everything that's on your hook back. So go back into that exact same link. We're going to go into each link twice and pull up 2 bands. So we're going to the exact same one we just started with, like so. Pull the first one through the back ones. Okay, the sticky bands are a little more tough to get the shape sometimes, but I do like how it looks. So now we're going to go into the next one. We've done 2 in this link here, so now we got to go to this link. Go in. We're going to pull up 1. Pull the first one through the back one, then go back into that same one again one more time, and pulling up another link. So, pulling it through. So now I have 2 in there. I've got to go to my next link. This is why you need 12, because you should have 6 of these circles and you're pulling up 2 in each. But like I said, I wasn't positive if you need 13 or not because I didn't count and I'm not sure, so I pulled out 13 of these, I believe. So again, we went through the newest stitch that had nothing. We're pulling the front one through the back, going back into that same stitch, and pulling up another band. Front one through the back two. Then we're going to check. Okay, I've got 2 stitches in there. We want to go into, sorry, we've got 2 stitches. Now we want to go to our next one, sticking our hook through, and pulling up the next band. So I would recommend 3 colors. I didn't say that in the beginning, but I would. Okay, going back into that same one again. Oops. Pulling it through. Everything, just the back ones. Okay, so that one has 2. Like so. Now we're going into this one here. Pull the front one through the back two. We gotta go back into that same one. So we only have 1 in there so far, 1 stitch. So we're gonna go back in, pull in another stitch. So pull the front one through the back one. So now we have this one here. It already has kind of 1 stitch in it, so we only have to add 1 more. So we go into the one that's the last one. As you can see, it kind of has 1 in it, so we just do that. So we go into there, and then we pull 1 up, pull it through the back too. Okay, and then this one creates the next stitch. Okay, so now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, we'll start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is on your hook. So now what we're going to do is, if you can see this time, there's a little stitch here. We're going to stick our hook through. Okay, like that. Now we're going to take our next color. I don't know how much of the white you're going to need, so we're just going to do this one together. Pull 1 white through everything on your hook. Reattach. Now we're going to pull up 1 more white band. Like so. Finding our next loop, which for me is this one right here. Going into it. Pulling up 1 white band. Through everything on your hook. Sorry, so we're going to take that white band through those ones too. Reattach. And pull up 1 more band like a single chain. Oops, getting stuck. There we go. Okay, now we're going into this loop here because it's the next one. Pulling a band through everything on your hook, including the 2 back white ones. And then on this one here, we're going to pull up 1 more chain. That. Then we're going to go into the next one. So we're just going to continue this pattern. I'll show you a couple more times a little more in depth. So we're pulling this through everything on our hook, including the 2 white ones in the back. Taking another white one and pulling up just like a single chain. So now we're going to find our next link, which is this one here. Stick your hook into it, making sure you're grabbing both sides. Pull 1 through everything on your hook. And then pull 1 more up. So I'm going to show you this one more time while explaining it, and then the rest of it I'm just going to kind of speed through. So now that we have the one pulled through everything and then the extra link, we're going to go into our next stitch. Oops, I got a little too many, so you just got to be careful. There we go. Alright, so we're going to pull 1 through everything on your hook, including the 2 white in the back. Place on your hook like so. And pull up another band, a single chain, and then we go into the next link again. So it's really easy. You just keep doing the same step over and over. Everything on your hook, pull up another band. So it's just, you know, repetitive which is easy to remember, which is what I like about this pattern. It's not hard, but it's kind of fancy. Going into the next stitch. So like again, I didn't count how many bands you need for this, but I'm guessing it's 12 times 2. So 24, sorry, took me a second there. Math isn't my strong suit. Pull it through. Go up 1. Oops. Go into the next link. And pulling up a link. So I find this actually kind of relaxing because it's one that if you're just kind of tired and you just want to lay back, kind of watch some TV, you could easily just make this while doing that. Okay, so I'm almost getting to my end. I've got 2 more links. So this one here, pull everything on my hook, pull up 1 more band, then go into your last one, pull up a link, pull up 1 more, and then again we're going to find that little band right here and stick your hook through. Okay, now we're going to start by pulling the same color that you've been using for that outside border through everything on your hook, like so. And now we're going to start the single chain to make the side. So I alternate colors. So I just used white, so I'm going to use the pink. And I do 8 links on each side, so I have 2 so far. This will be my 3rd. I'm not going to go too slow for this, because everyone knows how to make a single chain. 4, 5, sorry, I went out of camera, 6, 7, and 8. So now is where you get your C-clip out so that it doesn't fall apart, and you just attach it to this little band on your hook. Oops, I got one side but not both. There we go. So we're just going to leave that for now. So now we're just going to take it and look at it. I like to do it with the puffy side out because it's kind of flat on that side and puffy on this side. You're going to try to find the one that's like directly across from it. So for me, it kind of looks like this one. So you may have one that's a little higher up. It just kind of depends on where you finish and how you shape the bracelet. So I just kind of pull on it to get it rounder so you can see. So we're just going to follow it across. So it looks like this link here I would want to use. So when you're looking at it from the side, it's this one right here. From the top, you just stick your hook in to the band like that. That's closest to directly across. It doesn't have to be perfect. No one's perfect. We're going to pull up a white band first because it looks better that way. I always start making my chain with the border color and then I continue my other pattern. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that's what it should look like so far. When you're attaching it, you just attach it like a normal single chain. You just turn it around and attach it to the band that's on your hook. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. And there's your bracelet. So again, you just want to tug out the circle to get it to go a little more round. And the reason you want to start with the white is so that you don't get this funky looking, I'll show you one where I did not start with the border color and it kind of looks a little strange I like it better where you start with the border color. So these are just some of the ones I've made so far. Again, like I said, you could use them also as charms, or I think it would also be cute as kind of like a necklace pendant. You could just either make a long single chain for it, or even just use a regular gold or silver or whatever kind of chain you have. So again, this is the Void bracelet. It is my own original design. I hope you guys liked it, and have a great day.